The top 5 things you should know before hiring a criminal defense attorney. You or someone you know is in trouble with the law and is about to be or has just been arrested. Where do you turn? What should you do? How can you make sure that you don't make a costly mistake in terms of not wasting a lot of money and avoiding the possibility of suffering an unneeded loss of freedom? How can you make sure you hire the right attorney? Well, here's attorney Robert Malove's advice. Number 1. Don't panic. Do your homework. It's way more likely that you'll hire the wrong lawyer if you're totally bewildered and your thoughts are racing all over the place. Sure, you're afraid, but you have got to have a plan. Number 2. Don't be fooled. Advertising slogans such as aggressive trial lawyer or former prosecutor really don't mean much when you think about it. Of course, any lawyer you hire should conduct the defense of your case appropriately. That doesn't necessarily mean being aggressive. Sometimes overly aggressive lawyers can antagonize prosecutors and do damage to your case. How does a lawyer being aggressive serve your best interests acting like that? It doesn't. And what's the big deal if a lawyer was a former prosecutor anyway? Attorney Robert Malove never prosecuted anyone for anything. Robert Malove is a 100% criminal defense attorney through and through. All of Mr. Malove's close to 30 years of experience of being a lawyer has been exclusively devoted to defending people in trouble with the law. And before he was actually licensed to practice law, he worked for criminal defense lawyers. The point is that after nearly 3 decades of being a criminal defense attorney, Robert Malove's knowledge plus experience lets him run circles around former prosecutors, many of whom he schooled in court. Warning: attorney advertisements are regulated by the Florida Bar. Attorneys aren't allowed to say that they are the best or the top in their field. Attorneys aren't permitted to post their case results because doing so could make potential clients think that their case will turn out the same. Each case is different and unique. Remember, there's no official list of who's the best lawyer and there's no official winning percentage statistics. Only certain lawyers are allowed to say that they are specialized in a specific area of law and that they are an expert. Number 3. Hire an expert. Robert Malove is a board-certified criminal trial lawyer. When it comes to criminal trial law, Robert Malove is an expert. You don't have to take our word for it. That's what the Florida Bar, the agency that licenses attorneys to practice law in Florida, says about him. Board certification is the highest level of evaluation by the Florida Bar of competency and experience within an area of law, and professionalism and ethics in practice. Board certification recognizes attorneys' special knowledge, skills, and proficiency in various areas of law, and professionalism and ethics in practice. Board-certified Florida Bar members are the only Florida attorneys allowed to identify themselves as board-certified, specialist, or expert, or to use the letters BCS for Board-Certified Specialist on business cards or letterhead, in legal directories, or in advertising. There are absolutely no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Attorney Robert Malove is an expert. Aside from being designated as an expert criminal trial lawyer by the Florida Bar and having the highest rating from peer-reviewed lawyer rating services such as Martindale-Hubbell and Avaux, and being named a super lawyer, attorney Robert Malove is recognized as a leading authority in the field of criminal law. In 2009, after conducting a nationwide search, Thomson West, the largest publisher of law books in the world, selected Robert Malove to write the legal treatise, White-Collar Crime, Healthcare Fraud. Malove was selected for good reason. His credentials are impeccable. In 2007, Robert Malove attended the George Washington University and earned a graduate certificate in corporate healthcare compliance. Later that year, Mr. Malove earned the CHC, Certified in Healthcare Compliance, designation from the Healthcare Compliance Association. In other words, when it comes to criminal law, and in particular the white-collar crime aspects of healthcare, Robert Malove knows his stuff. In fact, he wrote the book on it. Besides being an overall expert and specialist in the field of criminal trial law and being a published authority when it comes to the white-collar crime aspects of healthcare, attorney Robert Malove is also a founding member of the National College for DUI Defense. As for DUI defense, Robert Malove is a master. That's why Lawline.com, a leader in online continuing legal education for lawyers, chose attorney Robert Malove to produce a 1-hour video presentation for other lawyers to watch and earn continuing legal education credits. When The Nancy Grace Show and Court TV need clear-cut legal analysis and incisive commentary on DUI cases, guess who they call? Robert Malove, of course. Long before programs such as CSI and all of its spin-offs filled the airwaves of primetime television and made us all familiar with terms such as ballistics, trace evidence, DNA, gas chromatography, and mass spectrometry, these terms were nothing new to attorney Robert Malove. Because he was committed to becoming the best criminal defense attorney he could be, Robert Malove set out to acquire cutting-edge technology to help him deliver the highest caliber of legal representation to his future clients. That's why before attending Pepperdine University School of Law, attorney Robert Malove was considered a visionary when he attended one of the only programs in the country of its kind and earned a master's degree in forensic science. So there you have it. Attorney Robert Malove is an expert, a specialist, an author, an educator, a published authority, a TV analyst, and a visionary in the field of criminal law. When it comes to hiring a criminal lawyer, make sure you only hire an attorney who has signs of distinction. Robert Malove is that attorney. Number 5. Caring, compassion, and communication. Aside from his stellar credentials as an expert criminal lawyer, perhaps Robert Malove's single greatest attribute is that he's a people person. He cares. To Robert Malove, a client is not just some stranger accused of committing a crime. To Robert Malove, a client is someone's mother, father, son, daughter, sister, brother, or friend. Robert Malove treats his clients exactly like he'd want an attorney to treat his own family member. They don't teach you how to have compassion or how to care for people in law school. Clients sometimes feel like the whole world is turned against them, the police, the prosecutor, and sometimes even suffering the betrayal of false friends. It's an awesome burden to be accused of committing a crime. Robert Malove understands that some people are wrongfully accused and are flat out innocent, and sometimes good people make mistakes. Whatever your situation may be, he doesn't pass judgment on any of his clients. Regardless of your predicament, when you're in your darkest hour, he answers the call. He's there for you in your time of need, no matter how desperate the situation may appear. Robert Malove puts together a strategy to defend and protect his clients. As a result of his hard work and determined no stone gets left unturned attitude, clients know that Robert Malove will get them through their ordeal. Robert Malove partners up with his clients and keeps them fully informed at each and every step along the way. It's been said that you really don't know someone until you walk a mile in their shoes. Robert Malove understands what you're going through. He doesn't criticize. Over the years, he's walked many miles side by side with his clients. Robert Malove is ready to walk with you. Call to discuss your options today. 954-861-0384.